Here we go! You know you are!
Loki, excited.
Alright, back inside the casual, Philippine Wrestling Revolution returns to the Power Max Center Spotlight in Circuit Makati for PWR Renaissance 2018, and it's this coming Sunday. Mark your calendars, August 26th, 2 in the afternoon. It's the 5th edition of PWR's major events, and it will feature a can't-miss double main event, plus, get this, all of PWR's championships will be put on the line. Our guests for tonight, he is the best pure wrestler in the Philippines, two-time youngest PWR champion, and has had the most PWR title championship defenses in history, ang kampiyon ng bayan, Ralph Imabayashi.
Hi guys.
Our second guest, the señorito of PWR, bringing you minimum wage and maximum rage, two-time PWR champion, #1 contender for the PHX Championship, Mr. Philippine Wrestling, Jake De Leon.
Magandang gabi, good evening to everyone listening right now. And yes, this is Mr. Philippine Wrestling, Jake De Leon. Madami na akong moniker. Last time I've been here in Mellow, dumami na yung mga nickname ko.
Yes. Welcome to the show, by the way.
Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for having PWR on again to promote PWR Renaissance.
Ralph, this is the first time that you and I have met, and it's an honor to you this time on a more personal, I guess, personal level, because most of the time when I see Ralph, he's always
On the stage,
performing.
yeah.
He's always on the ring.
He always has his game face on.
That's right. You always have your game face on, but for now you are all smiles, and you know it's a little unsettling for me.
Really?
But
Actually, I get that a lot.
All right.
Like,
for those who are not familiar to PWR, I don't know who would answer this one first, but how would you introduce yourself to someone who's never been to a PWR show before? Ralph.
Wrestling has been popular naman in the Philippines.
Okay.
So like when I say, yeah, I'm Ralph. I'm a wrestler for PWR. They often ask if it's the WWE one, and I just say yes.
So when people ask about wrestling, they just pretty much gravitate to, oh, is it like WWE? So that's how you, like, this guy right here to my left, he's actually the best pure wrestler in PWR. He's actually, just this Sunday, he became, like, on record, the longest reigning PWR champion ever.
Are you serious?
Yes, he has. Not only is he the youngest and the two-time champ, he's also the longest reigning champion in PWR.
So many records broken.
At a young age.
Well, that is a feat in itself. How about you, Jake? How would you introduce yourself?
I would introduce myself as the señorito Jake De Leon. So if you don't really know me, I just say I am Mr. Philippine Wrestling. Like he says, he's the best pure wrestler in PWR. I am the personification of Philippine wrestling here in the Philippines wrestling industry. So yeah, that's how I introduce myself. Just if you want to know about Philippine wrestling, just watch a Jake De Leon match, and that's pretty much it.
That explains it all. And I'm pretty sure there are a lot of fans with PWR, longtime fans. And when we heard that PWR is also hosting the 5th annual Renaissance this Sunday, what can longtime PWR fans expect from the show?
So this is the fifth time we've ever. It's actually our very first. It's actually the very first show we've PWR has ever put on. So this is technically our 5th birthday, if you think about it. Well, coming into our 5th year. So Renaissance, when it started out, just a little backstory. When it started out, it was our first show, so we didn't really expect a lot of people to watch. We were expecting 50 people to come by, and then suddenly it just ballooned to 120 people.
I was there as a crew member.
He was there as a crew member. That was the first time we ever met Ralph Imabayashi. So yeah, right now we're in our 5th year. So if you're thinking about it, we put on 5 Renaissances. So how do we keep on making Renaissance? Well, basically what we do is what you can expect from this Renaissance. It's going to be a whole lot of different other stories. So like think of it as our 5th season for PWR. So fifth season, we're coming in with Ralph Imabayashi as our champion. We don't know what other stories are gonna happen. We don't know what other rivalries will pop up from the show. So that's why people have to watch it, so that they know and they will see all the many great matchups, all the great storylines that PWR can only offer.
Yeah, you can see by each passing Renaissance that we get better and better in the ring every time. So if you were amazed last Renaissance, you're gonna be this one's gonna blow your mind.
Well, yeah. If anything, yes. I think if you have a lot more questions about PWR and how they operate, I think the only way for you to get your answers is to actually see a match and
Yeah.
see for yourself. I know there are still a lot of first time, I guess, audience.
Yeah, we still get a lot of like first time watchers of
First time
PWR,
watchers
yeah.
of PWR. So for those who would probably find the or muster the courage to go see this Sunday's show, what can they expect upon entering the Power Max Center spotlight this coming Sunday?
Want to take this, champ? So yeah, basically, if you come into the Power Max Center, you just expect a lot of great wrestling action, stories, drama, comedy. We have it all, the whole shebang. PWR offers everything and everything that is good about professional wrestling here in the Philippines.
You're gonna see something that you've never seen before. I believe that pro wrestling is the most unique art form in at least in the Philippines. So your money's gonna be worth it. It's
Well, you get your money's worth. I have to
Yeah.
agree. Yeah. Speaking of money's worth, can we just jump into the ticket prizes really quickly? There is still early bird ticket promos. They have an early bird ticket promo that is still ongoing until the 25th,
Yeah.
in which you can get your ticket prizes at 350 pesos each. Now, for the Barcada bundle, which is still open up until also August 25, 3 tickets will set you back only 999 pesos.
It's a deal.
It
Steal.
is a deal, because if you get the regular tickets, if you're going to purchase it at the venue on Sunday, you would have to pay the full price, which is 400 pesos each, and we'll tell you how you can get your advance and discounted tickets before this Sunday. So going back, you mentioned how pro wrestling here in the Philippines has already evolved, and it's continually evolving to become an art form, to become even better than what it usually is after Renaissance after Renaissance and after Renaissance. But what do you say to those who still doubt pro wrestling as a form of entertainment and art?
I mean, we just tell them to watch a show. That's the best way you can prove your doubters. Just have them, if you still don't enjoy wrestling, I'll just invite you to our show. Come by, just watch the product. See if you don't enjoy it by the end, we'll just say, all right, you're right if you didn't enjoy it by the end. But I'm like everyone we've talked to that were doubters before, and then we invited to watch show. They pretty much just came out enjoying. This is like it's a good 4 hours of just fun and just trying to forget whatever's around in the world and just enjoying wrestling for what it is.
Yeah, we have a lot of doubters. Doubters are nothing new, and some of these doubters turn into fans, which is a gain. And if they don't, at the very least, I want them to respect what we do, because it may look easy from what you see, but everything that's happening in the ring, it takes a lot of hard work.
Well, yeah.
You could say that again.
That's true. It's a different kind of light when you're there, when you're watching. It's like it's different when you're watching like on a phone, or if it's like TV. It's
Yeah.
it just gets super crazy when you're just sitting down and you're just like one with the crowd, the sweat and everything else. It's just super crazy. But we heard earlier this month, PWR opened its latest batch of PWR Boot Camp for aspiring wrestlers,
Yes.
referees, and managers. So what's your most memorable story from your training days in boot camp?
Oh man. Well, for me, I was there ever since the first batch of boot camp. I was trained by Bombay Suarez. We miss you, Bombay. Hope you come back soon. So anyway, I think the most memorable part of boot camp for me was we were doing this thing where we were carrying each other and then running laps. So I was the one being carried. So I was
Wow.
I was the one being carried, and my body was in a position where my lungs were getting crushed. So long story short, after I was let down by the person who was carrying me, I just straight up collapsed. I just straight up collapsed, and my face hit this metal gate, and
Oh
the
my
gate opened
gosh.
up. And 10 seconds later, I woke up. I didn't remember what was happening. So, yeah, that was a very dangerous time.
Well,
Don't listen to this, mom.
I asked for the most memorable, not the most traumatic. Jay. That would be pretty traumatic for somebody who went through the way you had to go through boot camp. What about you, Ralph?
Um, a lot, but the one that stands out the most is during my first day in boot camp, because I really didn't know anything. I first took a bump. It was my first time, and then the second time, this huge wrestler from the UK, Sosai King, uh, he asked me to come to the ring so he could clothesline me, and I had no idea how to do that.
And all you had to do was to oblige.
Yeah,
Okay.
I had no choice. After he clotheslined me with his huge arms,
Okay, sir.
I couldn't breathe for like a minute or two. I was wheezing.
That's pretty cool. That's a good memory. You both have, or each have different matches. What type of impression do you want to leave the fans when they see you? Oh, sorry, hold on. Before we get to that, I want to talk about your matches, your individual matches for this Sunday's PWR, and again the impression that you want to leave the fans after seeing Renaissance 2018.
Well, for me, my match will be PHX Championship match against Ken Warren, the social media sinister.
Ken Warren.
Yeah, he's also a PWR OG, so, like me. So PHX stands for Philippine Excellence, and that is the championship that we're both fighting for. We are fighting for the the honor of holding the Philippine Excellence belt, being the symbol of Philippine excellence in wrestling. So what I want the fans to get out of that match and leave Renaissance with is that we both left our hearts in that ring. We both fought tooth and nail and just left all the blood, sweat, and tears out there just to show everyone that there is something to the Philippine wrestling scene. There is something to PWR, and that is what Philippine excellence is all about.
And what can you say to Ken Warren before Sunday?
Ken Warren, we've been on this road for a long time, 5 years. We've been on this road together. We've been on warring sides, but Ken, we've never actually had this one-on-one match for a championship on this scale, on this level. PWR Renaissance, August 26th, Sunday, 2 p.m. Power Max Center Spotlight. Ken Warren, you better get ready to say goodbye to that Philippine Excellence Championship because the Señorito Jake De Leon, Mr. Philippine Wrestling, is coming for it and is showing everyone out there right now, all the Alipins, all the amigos, all the amigas, that he is the symbol of Philippine excellence.
And for Ralph, your match, the upcoming match this Sunday, who are you going up against, and your message to your opponent on Sunday?
For those who don't know, my wrestling style is very brutal and very slow, very methodical, lots of submissions. If anything, the lasting impression that I want to have on these people is the fact that wrestling is real. Wrestling is painful. And if you don't respect that, then I don't know what to say to you anymore.
And who are you going up against?
I am going up against Main Max. Actually, he is the longest reigning champion of any kind in PWR. 281 days, and it's very funny that he's the guy who's gonna stop me, the longest reigning PWR champion.
How is that funny again?
Trying to stop you.
Yeah.
And your message to Main Max.
Main Max, I remember what Mr. C said. He said that you fight for your family and you fight for someone else. But you know what? I don't need that. I fight for me and I fight for myself. When you are as strong as me and when you are as good as me, you don't have to fight for anyone else. You just have to fight for yourself. So the fact that you have to draw strength from other people means that you are inferior to me. And I am the worst possible opponent you could have because last year you got injured. Your knee. How's your knee, Main Max?
I'm sure it's okay now. It's been a year.
It's okay now. It won't be okay after I am done with him.
All right,
That is scary.
Strong words from Ralph Imabayashi. Please invite our listeners to come see Renaissance 28 at the Power Mac Center Spotlight in Circuit Makati. Jake?
All right, to everyone listening out there right now on Mellow 94.7, we would like to invite you to PWR Renaissance August 26th, Sunday, 2 p.m. at the Power Mac Center Spotlight. Tickets are still available. You can get them on tickettome.net. Online fee applies. You can also message the PWR page to order online. You can also go to our partner sellers, Kramer Tory Warden, Tavern at the Crossroads in Cubao Expo, Pauline's Printing. It's all of them is $350 for early bird tickets if you buy now until August 25. You can also get the Barkada bundle 3 for $9.99, and you can still buy the door if you want to buy at the door 400 pesos. So they're all still available. Just keep up on PWR social media, Twitter and Instagram at PWR official. Facebook is facebook.com/PH Wrestling Revo. So yeah, just keep an eye out, and if you have any questions, just shoot us a message on PWR.
Thank you, Jake. Ralph?
Yeah, you can also message the wrestlers.
If you're friends with wrestlers, yeah.
If you're friends with the wrestler, or you can message our pages. Mine is just Ralph Imabayashi. We'll also give you the same discounts.
On that note,
and $9.99.
my pages are also like facebook.com/SenoritoJDL and on Twitter and Instagram at SenoritoJDL. Can we give some shout outs?
Sure,
All
go.
right. Shout out to Lynch. Lynch, hope you're feeling better. You asked for this shout out. Also, shout out to my girlfriend. It will be our 3rd year anniversary tomorrow.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
anniversary!
Yeah. Hope she's listening.
Wow.
Sana hindi siya maya. Love you, Senorita.
Ralph, any shout-outs?
I have no one to shout out.
Just main Max and this Sunday. I will see you this Sunday for the for PWR Renaissance 2018 Power Mac Center Spotlight in Circuit Makati 2 p.m. Good luck, Jake. Good luck, Ralph, and thank you again for coming to promote PWR Renaissance this Sunday.
Thank
guys
you
are
very
awesome.
much, Chris and Joe. Thank you.
We're excited to see the matches this coming Sunday. So come and join us for a really good weekend. It will be a long weekend because Monday is a holiday as well, right, Joe?
Yes, I will be there. I'm excited.
All right, I'm excited as well. I'm going to watch that show. Let's get back to more of the music. We got a song here brought to you by LG OLED TV Intense Color on Perfect Black. This is